your daily routine is kind of failed because it's built around vibes, because it's built around whatever, because it's built around go with the flow, it's built around meh. But in this video, I'm going to give you the straight structure. I'm going to give you the only thing that will scale your life. No 4 a.m. wake up, no ice baths, no, oh, you need to journal and then you need to half an hour of meditation, then you need to do this and then you need to, no. Straight at it that you can use to scale your life. Back a couple months, if you rewind back, and it's January, it's February of this year. I was working with my dad. I didn't have this. I didn't have my office. I didn't have the YouTube channel. And every morning, my body would wake me up at 7 a.m. I'm in my room, my little single bed, and my body will wake me up. My phone is like sitting next to my bed on the nightstand, and the first thing I would do is grab my phone, and I would just open one app, then the second, then the third, and then the fourth. And whenever I catch myself, oh, Moment, you're spending too much time on the apps, I would just put my phone down and go by my day. No, I would just switch to another app, and then unconsciously I would be back on the TikTok. Unconsciously, I'd be back on the Reels, and suddenly it's noon. Suddenly it's 1 p.m. And now I just got a call from my dad, and my dad was like, wait a moment, are you not going to come to work? Where are you? Because I was supposed to be at work at 11. And then I'm like, oh yeah, Dad, I got busy with my old work. And yeah, of course I'll be there. I'll be there in an hour or so. And then now we're rushing. I, throw my blanket away, go and get in the shower. And if I feel like going to the gym, I go to the gym. And now, I'm rushing through every single thing. I'll grab like McDonald's on the way because it's on the way and it's cheap, and I don't have enough money. And now I'm at work changing oil on the cars or like changing brakes and, just doing my mechanic stuff. And back of my head, it's all just like, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna just be comfortable. I don't want to be here. That's all I'm thinking about. And then I'm back at home in the bed, in the same bed. And now we're back at scrolling. We're scrolling until I'm like actually like falling asleep. I still have my phone in my hand. And then, I'm like, okay, Moment, have some goddamn self-respect. And then I put my phone away and I go to sleep. And the cycle repeats. But the day I found my perfect day routine with all the trials, with all the tests, it wasn't just one day, I asked ChatGPT, oh, give me your best daily routine. And I followed it and it was the best thing ever. No, it doesn't really work like that. I found and everything just stopped feeling like a chaos. Everything got a flow. Here's the problem. When you don't have a structure, guess what? You don't have a plan. All you have is a fog up your head. On the other side, you may try the overcomplicated routines, but now guess what? You can't be consistent. Guess what? You may stick to it for a week, for 2 weeks, but 3 weeks, but that's about all. You don't go anywhere from there. If you're a student, if you are early 20s and you're trying to rebuild your life, you're trying to build a business, but you're following a daily routine of an influencer, how is that ever going to fit your life? And on the other side, when you have zero priorities, then you do the easy work, but guess what? Now the hard work never gets done. You never do, and you never get to it. You pretend like it doesn't exist. First, I'm going to give you a solution, and at the end, I'll give you exact, actionable daily routine. You need a reset every time you wake up. You need a signal to your body. You know what? It's a new day. We need our gears moving. Step 2, you need to hydrate yourself. You need to stabilize your energy. We're not going to go around groggy in the morning. No, that's not going to happen. You need like mind-body connection, alignment to remove this mental static. You don't feel like, oh, don't touch me, man. I don't feel like doing this. No. We're ready. Let's go. And don't worry, I'll give you all the structure at the end. And after that, you need to get to the hardest. I shouldn't even say hardest. You need to get to the most important work of your life. First thing, you don't go to something that you dread. You don't do that. You do what is the most important. For me, it's this. For me, it's my YouTube channel. And now that you're working, maybe you are, at school, maybe you're at your office, maybe you're at your business, whatever that is. See it as 30, 60, 90 interval. The fantasy of, I just want to sit there and for 4 or 5 hours, I want to pretend like I'm working hard and the clock just keeps freaking swerving. That's just a fantasy. It doesn't work in real life. It doesn't work for us. What we need is breaks. What we need is exact time. Okay, this is when I start start, this is when I end. Okay, this is where I take a break. This is where I go pee because I don't know, that just kind of resets my brain. You need to put yourself out of the work so you can restart, you can refresh your mind. Next thing is that you need your social, your hobbies baked inside. You don't make time for them. When someone asks you, oh, let's do this thing together, you should always have this lot of time where you're not, yeah, I can do it on Wednesdays, I can do it on Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. I can do from this time to this time. If you want to go on a date, you should know, okay, on Sundays I'm free. Okay, Sundays at night, in the evening, from this time to this time, I have this, let's do it. And now before sleep, you need intentional digital chemical fast. You don't go to sleep, okay, let me just watch Netflix. Suddenly now I'm sleepy, oh, let me go to sleep. No. Sure, you may be winding down, but guess what? You intentionally turn it off. You intentionally have time when you go to sleep. Be like, okay, this is time I'm going to sleep, and you go to the bed. 7 to 8 hours of locked in sleep. When you follow these things, when you have these principles baked in your life, you have this mental clarity on command. It's always there. You know what you're doing with your life. You know what's the next step. And guess what? Now you're producing more. Your output is higher. On the other side, your stress is less. You're producing more, but you're worried less. Win-win situation. And when you have less stress and when you are producing more, guess what? Now I want to make better videos. Now I want to study more. Guess what? Now I want to read more because it's actually enjoyable, because it's actually fruitful. Now that translates into consistency that doesn't rely on motivation. Now I want to come here every single day and do this. And when I'm working consistently, that means now my energy is steady throughout the day. I don't feel like, oh, there's some random day, it's 3 p.m. and now I feel like going to sleep. No, that doesn't happen because you have control upon your day. So here's the system. Here's that actual actionable step that works for me. You can tweak it, but keep the principle the same. For me, my sweet spot for wake up is 6 a.m. I've tried 3:45. I tried 4 a.m. I've tried 4:30. I've tried 5 a.m. It does not work. If I wake up too early, I feel less energy throughout the day. But if I wake up too late, then I feel like I wasted time. So 6 a.m. is like the sweet spot for me. Right after, go to the shower. You don't have to, step in the goddamn ice bath. You take a shower. Right after shower, you need to hydrate yourself. If that's pre-workout, be the pre-workout. If that's you just chugging on a water bottle, be that. Now we're going to the gym. But before we step in the gym, we're going to sit in the car. We're going to acknowledge, we're aware of ourselves. Okay, we're here. We're breathing. Let's go. Pre-workout and gym. 30 to 45 minutes max. When people spend hour, maybe fine. Hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours. Guess what? You are coping. That's a coping mechanism of you thinking you're doing something with your life, but you're actually just wasting time. Unless you are a professional bodybuilder, unless that's your goal, unless that's your plan, understandable. But if that's not, 30 to 45 minutes max, get your workout in and be out of there. Get to your real work. Don't make it a coping mechanism for you. Right after, grab your post protein shake. Get to the first priority, which for me, it's this. Maximum 30 minutes, you should be at your desk. You don't go home and then you sit down and in the lounge, you talk to people. No. When you leave from the gym, go home, change in the car, get your shake, boom, get to work. First priority. If that's in your work, sure, lock the door, get to your desk immediately. And now we're doing the deep work. For next 3, 4, 5 hours, it's only you and your work. That doesn't mean for 4 or 5 hours, I'm filming this. No. That means I'm scripting. That means I'm getting ideas. That means I'm searching YouTube for my next video idea. That means I'm talking to my editor. That means I'm talking to my cousins, my other cousin who works in YouTube as well. So I'm talking to him about ideas. Only thing which matters is your work, your priority one, the most important thing in your life for next 4 or 5 hours. You take breaks from 30 minutes. Then you take a break after 60 minutes. Then you take a break after 90 minutes. And then you repeat that. You keep your mind fresh. There's no fantasy of, let me just sit here for 5 5 hours, just keep spamming on a space button or something. That's not the point. After that, it's lunchtime. Prioritize your protein again. I'm in this phase where I'm building, and I'm in the phase where, work is more important than to eating healthy or to eating the best food possible. No. That's not the priority for it. Can be for you again. But for me, I want my protein in the other stuff. I don't care. So I'll go to freaking Walmart and grab whatever is available on their food bar or something. I'll go to McDonald's if I have to. I'll go to a gas station and grab their whatever chicken-based stuff they have. Because this is the priority for me. My work is priority for me. My protein is the only thing that really matters. I don't really care for the taste. I don't really care for the other extreme macros. I'm not trying to become a bodybuilder. Grab your lunch. Prioritize your protein. Now, if you are a building phase and you have a day job, go to your day job. Do your day job. Do your second priority. Do your responsibilities. Go work at your family business if that's what you do. Go, do your homework. Do whatever the second priority that is. Now's the time that after lunch, you get those things done. You do the errands. You do the random stuff. Again, you do that 30, 60, 90 interval. Again, you keep your breaks in there. Now it's evening. Now you plan for your hobby. Now you may plan for your friend. Now you may plan for a dinner. Now you may plan for a date. These slots are in there for you, for your life. If you want to journal, go journal. If you want to go to the gym again, go to the gym. If you want to meditate. This is your time. Last but not least, no food, no screens. We get ready for bed. We wind down. That's intentionally. We don't go to sleep while on our phone. You go to sleep intentionally at a specific time. And for me, that works 11 p.m. That's my bedtime non-negotiable. And that was the perfect morning routine for you. Like the video, subscribe the video, and if you want the full reset kit, if you want the full structure, it's linked down below in the description. When I was building my life, I recorded every single thing. Put that into a bunch of PDFs. I think like 40 PDFs. You can take those. They're blueprints. They're like actual map for you to build your life. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. This is my comeback, and this can be yours too. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.